Hi Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you. At the time you find this video, what that day could be about for you, but do keep in mind we could be reading past, present, future energies. So just keep an open mind about that, all right? Let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. The special is now closed. If you like a personal reading, just email me, advice2thinktwice@gmail.com, and we can go from there. And the membership is also closed for the time being while I sort some things out. So thank you so much for everyone who's been very supportive so far. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements today. What is going on for Pisces placements today? Let's see what the overall energy, the main events. I see something around a stage, so I don't know if you're going to see a performance or about to give a performance or building a stage of some sort, or going to be on stage. I don't know, something about a stage. If you're looking at concerts to go to, I don't know. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups as the overall energy, and this is emotional detachment. This is giving up on something, at least emotionally. You may physically not walk away at the same time as you do emotionally. So, you make up your mind, you know what, I can't live here anymore. That's it. I'm going to start, instead of putting my time and energy into trying to make it work here, I'm taking emotion out of it. I don't want to live here anymore. I made my decision. I'm going to focus my energy on finding a new place to live, right? So physically, you might not be able to move out that day. But emotionally you've checked out, right? Does that make sense? Same thing with a relationship. Like, okay, that's it. I've made up my mind. This isn't it. Let me start putting things into motion. You may pick up and go at the same time as you detach emotionally, or it's a case of, you know what, take my hands off it. I'm just going to let me start putting things into place so that I can physically walk away as well. The job thing, same thing, right? I don't want to work here anymore. That's it. I'm done. Let me start looking for other jobs. Your focus, your heart is no longer in it. You're looking for better, right? You're looking for the Nine of Cups. On a day-to-day, this could talk about travel or some sort of send-off as well. Ooh, we have Death. We have the Hierophant. The Six of Cups. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah. Check out your weekly reading if you haven't done so already. I feel like some messages are recurring because we're dealing with the same energies, and we have a lot of major arcanas in our readings, and when that happens, it means we're being influenced more by divine timing, divine orchestration, rather than our own control over things. So that means things may take longer than usual, or we just don't have a lot of control over things, but it will also be playing out. That energy could be playing out across several days, not just the day we're reading, for example. Okay. So there's definitely an ending to a commitment here that you've been a part of for a very long time. The commitment has become, with the Eight of Cups, in recent days, weeks, or months, maybe even years, I don't know, has become something you're part of out of obligation, out of a sense of duty, out of a sense of honor. To honor a vow, to honor a commitment, to honor your contract, to honor your word. You've been a part of that for a long time. For some of you, what was keeping you there was the happy memories you once had in that environment or within that commitment, the happy memories. But when you look at it, in reality, there's nothing else presently. There's nothing that would keep you there, right? If you were to take emotion out of it, Eight of Cups, yeah, if you were to take emotion out of it and just have a practical view on the situation, you'd be like, what am I doing here? This isn't right. This isn't good. This isn't fair. I don't want it. I don't like it, right? But, yeah, when we start thinking about all the memories and the happy times, and we get maybe nostalgic, or maybe we feel like maybe we can recreate that, or maybe we feel a sense of guilt of, we start doubting ourselves. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It's that kind of cycle that we're talking about here. But it looks like it's finally coming to an end. And with the Death card here, it will stay done. Okay? Now, on a day-to-day level, this could be For some of you, this is a change in an important contract in your life. You could be taking your kids out of one school, putting them in another. You could be ending a lease and looking to move. You could be ending a contract and looking for a different situation for work, or a different job, a different contract. You could be on a day-to-day level stopping subscriptions, ending contracts with your service providers, whether it's as a result of a move or you're just not happy with the service, it's not good enough anymore, you found a better offer somewhere else. And again, maybe you've been with the same service provider for years and there is a sense of loyalty. But if you were to take emotion out of it, at the end of the day, if there's a better offer financially and what they provide for that money, why wouldn't you take it? There comes a time when you have to question, is my loyalty really deserved and warranted? Or is it that my sense of duty and loyalty is now holding me back from better opportunities, but at the same time, I'm not getting anything in return for my deep sense of loyalty in this situation? You know what I'm saying? So we're starting to question something. For those of you, this will be a decision to leave a relationship. This will be a decision to leave a marriage. It's been really challenging, very difficult, because either you've been together for a long time, you have a lot of happy memories together, but maybe not recently, or your feelings have just changed, or there are children involved, and that's why it's been really difficult for you to come to this decision. For those of you, you're deciding to walk away from school or some sort of education at this time. For those of you, this is the other way around, where you could go pick it back up. You're returning to something, especially if it's deciding to go back to school, deciding to go back to a particular type of job, industry, corporation. It could be playing out that way as well. But it's a big, big ending and transformation. All right. For some of you, you could be changing, you're converting. I feel like you're changing your religion, your faith, or what you believe in at this time. There's a status change as well, whether that means you have to update your address details, your bank details, your status details, as in going from Miss to Mrs., Mrs. to Miss, or however that resonates, from self-employed to permanent employee, work for someone else, or however it is, right? It's a really big change. It's the end of a commitment that has been in place for a long time, 9 of Wands. But I feel like it has been a lot of stress, challenge, anxiety, battle after battle to stick with this commitment. And when you take emotion out of it and you look at, why am I doing that? There's no practical reason. There's no practical explanation. It's just the fact that out of that sense of loyalty, because you were there for a long time, or you have a lot of history, or you once upon a time were happy there, right? It's that shift in perspective that allows you to say, you know what, I did do my part. I did keep my word. I've done enough, right? It's no longer working for me, and that's okay. For some of you, someone could be trying to use your sense of duty, use your sense of loyalty against you to keep you from leaving. So if that's the case, that person is showing you who they are. You need to pay attention, because it's very unfair what they're doing. All right, so let's see what else is going on for Pisces placements. It looks like an interesting day. With the Eight of Cups, though, you've just had enough. You're done. You're detached emotionally from the situation a while ago, and now it's just, you know what, let's just make it official. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. A focus on your money. This could be your income. This could be payday for some of you. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like there's a better offer. There's a more attractive offer. Attractive, appealing, more abundant, brings you more freedom or creativity, or it's just something you like. Something tailored to you. And that's why you're now initiating this ending, making it official. Yeah, Page of Wands. So this could be a new job offer that is coming your way, or something being confirmed for you. the job offer, the place to live. For some of you, this is going into business for yourself, and you're getting that financial support. You're getting that approval that you've been waiting for, or the registration is going through, whatever it is, and you're now changing your status. You're like, okay, that's it. I work for myself. I'm going into business for myself, changing my status. For others of you, this is someone's just offering you a better deal. Someone's offering you something better, and it is what it is. With the Queen of Wands, this is you coming into a place of, who am I now? What I want now? What do I deserve now? And it's not a selfish place. It's a place of self-love and self-respect. And when you just add the numbers, take emotion out of it, add the numbers, this is clearly the better choice. You know what I'm saying? It's something new. It's something different to what you've been in or what you've been doing with this energy. There's definitely good news about money, or someone telling you that they're very interested in you, very interested in what you're saying or what you have to offer. Again, I'm seeing a stage, so performance of some sort, whether that's a presentation style interview or it's a music performance, dance performance, or you demonstrating how your service works or how your product works and being very well received. Lots of good feedback coming your way today. You could have news from afar or some sort of money coming to you from afar. Could be family related or inheritance related. You could be getting a new pet at this time, or getting a bigger space, whether that's bigger home for you or bigger space for the pet. We have the Six of Wands, victory, overcoming obstacles, challenges. Three of Wands, again, departure. This is confidently walking towards new horizons because you're seeing some sort of confirmation that that is definitely the better choice. Okay? Lots of Wands energy. You want new, you want different, you want to be happy, you want to be excited again, you want to be passionate again, creative again, you just want to have fun. Whatever else you were in had become stale, stagnant, and oppressive. And it was a case of you were part of a group. Over here, you're individual, if that makes sense to you, right? Over here, there always had to be a vote. There was always the majority that won, whether you were in the majority or not, doesn't matter. Over here, it's what you say goes. It's that kind of opportunity, or it's 50-50. Is that kind of situation. Right? So it could be some sort of promotion happening here, or getting a better job, where over here you were part of someone else's team and you had to conform to what they wanted, their ways of working or their expectations. Whereas over here, you could be put in charge, you could be put in a managerial role or a team leader role, supervisor role, right? And it's about you. You get authority, you get a say, you manage people as opposed to being part of someone else's team, right? And you still have a manager, but it's a different level. Okay. There's a visitor that is coming to see you today. Oh, the Lovers. This could be a romantic interest. This could be a partner or spouse if there has been distance between the two of you, or someone has been away traveling. This could be that return, that reunion. There's definitely a visitor coming to see you. Could be Gemini energy or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be, like I say, a romantic interest, or someone you care about deeply, friend, family member, someone very close to you from afar. Okay, they could be coming to see you or telling you, hey, I've booked some tickets or I've got some time. Can I come see you? Or they're telling you, I can send you some tickets. Can you come see me, right? There's plans for a visit, or the visit is actually happening at this time. I do see someone trying to, there's a negotiation here where if you're telling someone you found a better job, they will try to say, what are they paying you? We can match it. Just don't go, right? There's a bit of a negotiation, a bit of battle over you, okay? A bidding war, something like that. I just feel like you've come to a conclusion where it's like, you know what? No. It's something where you were told before you have to follow the rules, you have to follow the process, you have to trust the process. You know, we can't just promote you. You have to go through all these stages. And then over here, they just promoted you, right? Or they just put you in that position from the go. And now these people that constantly threw the rules at you and like, wait, we can't do it. You have to do this. It's the process, right? It's not up to me. Sorry. If it were up to me, Pisces, I would have promoted you ages ago, but we all have to follow process or, whatever. And now they're like, oh, yeah, we can give you whatever you want. And you're sitting there thinking, so why did you put me through that in the past if that was an option? It just feels a bit of a like someone trying to up their offer, up their game, but it just feels like a slap in your face at this point. Where it's like, oh, now it's a possibility. Oh, now I can have it. Oh, now you're just going to give it to me. Whereas in the past, you told me no every step of the way. No, you got to do that first. No, they were here before you, Pisces. We have to go by seniority. Sorry, can't help you. Sorry, you don't have that diploma. It's a must. Sorry. I know you can do the job, but you don't have that certificate. Sorry. Let's see about this visit. Ooh, Two of Cups. There's definitely either a visit, a getting together, a date, or going out together, or a plan to do so, or at least receiving the invitation. The Lovers with the Two of Cups is definitely a romantic interest for a lot of you. But again, you see that choice with the Lovers, right? Between the old that is done for you and the new, because it brings you so much. It comes with so much potential, so many options, so many possibilities. This could be, like I say, going on a date for some of you, whether it's with a new person. It could be a blind date for some of you. For others, it could be date night with a partner or a spouse. There's something around going on water, near water, on a boat. For a date. Or there's just like a water feature where you go, like a little waterfall or something. It's very nice energy. Okay. There's definitely a new option or a new person kind of just coming into your life and impressing you, blowing you away, something like that. But this won't come in until you detach from the old and dissatisfying, just to be sure that I'm clear, okay? If you're still trying to make this work, you're not going to see any new option. So that's not what this is about. This is a test. Do you know your worth? Do you know your value? What are you going to do about it if someone is giving you less than you deserve? What are you going to do about it, Pisces? Are you willing to walk away from that? Because if you are, the new path opens up. If you're not, then you're not going to see the new path until you are ready to, if that makes sense, right? All right. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? I'm definitely seeing something from afar, or someone that's been traveling far or traveling for a long time. They're coming home with this energy. That could be you. Ooh, we have Justice. We have the Hangman and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're making a final decision to stop fighting for something, to take your hands off something. That is the correct decision, for those of you wondering. Libra energy, Pisces energy. You could stop talking to someone. For others of you, I feel like you're no longer trying to understand someone, and you're just making a decision based on their behavior. It's like, I don't care what else they have going on. That's optional. I don't have to care about that. Based on their behavior, I can make my decisions. I don't care what is behind that behavior, because I feel like this is someone that you've been giving the benefit of the doubt to for far too long, and always trying to explain and understand their bad behavior as if that makes it right. And they just keep doing it. And they just keep doing it. So I feel like this is very liberating for you to get out of your head and to go, no, you know what? I'm not going to try to understand why this person's being an ASS. I'm just going to see them for the ASS they are and treat them accordingly. And that's it. Right? For others of you here, I feel like you're letting the law handle a situation. So whether it's, you've been going back and forth with someone and not getting very far, And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to let the law deal with the situation. I'm going to file a report. I'm going to file a complaint. And then the law is going to have to deal with you. Or I'm going to take you to court. And then the law is going to have to deal with you. And if you've already done that, yeah, look, Knight of Swords. And if you've already done that, I feel like you are going to have a decision that's going to go in your favor. This person will be very angry. There's something here, if someone hasn't been helping you or doing their job when you go talk to their manager, that's the law in that situation, yeah? This person is now very upset. And can't say all the phrases that I hear in my head. Poor me, and how very dare you, Pisces. Tell my manager I'm not doing my job. Right? It's not going to go anywhere. It is what it is. Okay? You have facts, you have receipts, you can show the emails that you send and this person never replied to. You can show the messages you send and this person never replied to you. Or they gave you false information or the wrong information. Or they gave you attitude and snide comments when you were just being professional. Whatever the situation is, you've got your receipts, and that's why they're so angry. But it's like, what do you mean? You thought I was just going to sit here and take it? For how long? Like, who? What? But yeah, I feel like you're now in a situation where it's like, you know what? The law is going to deal with you. I'm going to stop worrying and stressing about this whole situation. I don't care why you're not getting back to me. I don't care. You're going to have to explain it to the law. I don't care why you're not doing what we agreed you would be doing in this situation. If it's about child support, if it's about custody, if it's about divorce agreements, whatever. I don't care why you're not doing it. You're going to have to tell that to the law. I don't care. It's very freeing, to be very honest with you. I do feel like there's a decision coming in and someone has to go to jail where that applies. Or they are retained somehow. Someone could be arrested at this time. I feel like it's more someone who harmed or hurt you rather than you getting arrested. But take the messages as they resonate. Justice is served whichever side of the fence you're on. But I would imagine the people watching me would not be the people that would be getting arrested. All right. But yeah, just know someone's going to be detained, or someone's going to be put under restrictive orders, or someone is going to actually be told that they have to go to jail. Okay, let's see. I do see something getting tied up. I don't know if someone's trying to, there's something around bureaucracy with the Hierophant Justice and the Hangman with the Eight of Swords, bureaucracy, or someone hiding behind a rule, hiding behind the law, finding loopholes in situations, or doing the technically correct thing, right? The law says I have 5 business days to get back to you. It's 4.5. Back off, right? Or, well, you didn't take that box, so technically you didn't submit all the information. Excuse me. So therefore, the clock didn't start then. The clock started later when you submitted all the information. There's something along those lines where someone's trying to use the law or use the rules in a situation to either explain bad behavior, to explain why they haven't done their job, or to stall a situation. That's going to come to a close. That's going to come to an end real fast. If that's what's been going on and that's what you're highlighting or reporting, it's coming to a close real fast. What else for Pisces today? Yeah, look. The Fool, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, you're done. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, you're done with the stress. You're done with the anxiety. You're done with feeling guilty over even saying something about this person, right? Four of Swords, you haven't been sleeping. You haven't been resting because of the stress, because of the anxiety, because of how you felt about what this person was doing or not doing. Ace of Swords, you're like, that's it. I made up my mind. I need to speak up. I need to make it clear. I need to get the law involved. This is too much. This is too stressful. It's impacting my health now. I'm not resting. I'm not eating. I'm getting migraines all the time. Right? Headaches. And you're saying, I wash my hands of this. I'm out of this situation. No more poverty. No more being overlooked. No more being mistreated. Turning my back on it. Six of Swords. I'm moving on, taking my hands off it, literally moving away, because I have this Ace of Pentacles coming to me from that King of Pentacles. I have some money coming, I have a gift coming, I have a job coming, I have a place to live confirmed. I have a new opportunity to invest in that is stable, long-term, long-lasting. Or, I'm taking my money out of the situation. I'm going to be investing that in something else that'll be more profitable for me. Justice with the Ace of Swords definitely talks about truth, clarity, victory. Yeah. Two Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and Temperance. You took something to the higher power and you took that off your shoulders, right? I'm not going to try to reason with you anymore. You're not doing your job. I have enough evidence to show that you're not doing your job. I'm going to take it to your manager, and they're going to have to deal with you. You're going to have to talk to them. You're going to have to explain to them. I don't care anymore. I wash my hands off the situation, right? As an example, but put the roles where they go, whatever the situation is in your life. You're definitely moving out of a place and moving into a better neighborhood. For those of you who are getting a better car at this time, something safer. Maybe that's what the money is, a loan or a lease or something like that. Something safer so that you don't have to worry anymore. You can now rest. You can now sleep properly. You can now start to heal mentally, emotionally, financially. A fresh start in your life. The Death with the Fool is a big deal. And I think I may have seen both these cards in your weekly. I can't remember. Yeah, be mindful of dealing with someone who's... Hold on, I dropped some cards. They're making offers and promises to you as you're walking out the door. And you're like, why? Why even bother? Like, why now? You couldn't have done this before, so we didn't have to go through all this, Yeah, for those of you who are fixing a car, or someone's paying for something for you, if it's a ticket or covering a bus fare or cab fare or something like that to get you from A to B, okay? Someone could be moving in with you temporarily to help you out, or vice versa. You could be moving in with someone because they're going to help support you somehow. Your personal business is going to be taking off. You maybe receive some sort of tempting offer to go back to a 9-to-5 or to go back to working for someone. That's going to be the decision you have to make. And again, I feel like someone's trying to convince you. If they just make you the offer is one thing, but then when they start talking about, it's very unstable. If you work for yourself these days, you're going to be broke. You're going to not be able to pay for this. You can't have this. You can't have that. It's very restrictive. Just to kind of convince you to accept their offer. That's where it goes wonky, and that's where it goes dishonest and manipulative. And I feel like that'll be your turning point as well, because you'll see through their game, and you're like, you know what? If you're trying that hard to get me to come back, and you're trying to manipulate me, that's wrong, and on principle, I'm not coming back. Right? You are making the right decision. Whatever you're deciding to do, especially it involves choosing you, what's right for you, what you deserve, okay? Not settling, not accepting any less. That is the right decision. Okay. So let's see. Oracle cards for you. Oh my God, as I say that. Don't settle for less. You're a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Don't give up. I hear don't turn around. Okay? 8 of Cups, don't turn around. You made your decision. It is the right decision. Keep moving forward. The path is opening up to you. It's becoming more and more clear. And there's definitely something concrete coming in today. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. That is proving to you that either you've made the right decision, or it's part of the new things that are going to start in your life. It's a new job. It's new money. It's a new person. It's a new opportunity. It's a new place to live. Whatever it is. You have prioritized self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And that's exactly what this is with the Queen of Wands. And get your power back. This is amazing. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. And we were talking about the other day as well. 13 is the Death card energy. It's like enough is enough. I deserve better. I will not settle for less, and I'm willing to make the changes that need to be made in line with that reasoning, right? So you're changing your life, Pisces. You are changing your life. releasing, removing, walking away, detaching from things that have just been taking advantage of you, or you've just been in out of a sense of duty and loyalty that has long ago ran its course. You no longer have an obligation to the situation, right? But someone's just kind of been milking it, or you've been feeling too guilty because of low self-esteem to say you want to go or anything like that, right? That is changing. You're coming into this place of confidence, self-love, self-respect, knowing what you deserve, and being ready and willing to make the changes. And you've already started to create this new path in your life. You have two aces, you have the Fool, you have a really beautiful connection, partnership that could be romantic, could also be professional or financial, that you're headed towards. There's something happening with it today, or it's becoming clear, known, practical, tangible, and confirmation left and right that you're making the right decision. So pay attention to those signs, okay? It could be butterflies, it could be seeing hearts everywhere, it could be something around crystals, it could be something around flowers, or sunflowers in particular. Lots of small, like little surprises. You being surprised at things that is confirming to you that there is new energy that you're now stepping into, right? Wonder energy, joy, wonder, the Full, joy, wonder, surprise, excitement. So I like this. I love this for you, Pisces. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think, how your day is going, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.